Hello YouTube, this is the NoobTuber 5110. Sorry, still getting used to the new name. And I'm here to show you this little feature that I found in SinglePlayerCommands. Well, yeah, it's basically that. It's a neat little thing. First of all, let's get over SinglePlayerCommands. Let's show you the basic uses of it. Whoa, all these trees are missing their tops. So SinglePlayerCommands is basically, it adds, I'm sure many of you have heard of it, but just in case, it adds these little commands into the game. Like, I'm not using it right now, but there's a fly command. You can see fly. Like right now, I'm out of creative mode fly. I'm actually in fly mode. It's kind of slow, but I'm pretty sure there's a command to increase the speed. There's also the reach set, which I'm using now. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm like destroying blocks all the way at the bottom of the ravine. I think I have it set to like 2,000 or something, or 10,000. And there's a bunch of others. There's cannon. Oh, this one's fun. It's like, I like this one. Oops, my bad. I'm typing very badly right now. It shoots a primed TNT where you're pointing. It's actually like hilarious. Come on. I want out of. Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah. You can spawn an animal like spawn pig. Oh, pig. Look at that. Wonderful. I know, right? That's helpful. There's I forgot actually the command to get you up the list of commands, which is kind of ironic, but I'm not really here to show you SinglePlayerCommands. I'm here to show you this one little feature in it that seems to get overlooked in other videos that I've seen. It's called World Edit. It's a very, very like infinitely awesome plugin. It's just amazing. I can't get over it. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's an in-game world editor. It's just awesome. It's crazy. You can do like unlimited amount of things with it. I'm like totally in love with it. First of all, let's get started on how to actually obtain this little feature. I don't know how many of you have used MC Edit, but it's basically the same thing. It's really cool. So the first thing you're going to want to do is type in chat / wand. Almost all the commands in this part of the mod use 2 slashes. I don't know why, really. You'd have to look into that if you want to know. I don't know why you would, but I don't know why, but still. So, and that's going to give you this wooden axe. Also, if you make this in actual gameplay and you have this world edit thing enabled, it's gonna like say if you're like trying to chop down a tree, every time you hit the oops, oh, I have instant every time you hit the tree, it's gonna set your position. So that could get kind of annoying. There's a command to turn that off, but I don't see it here on my little cheat sheet that I got. But anyway, basically this thing, what it can do, you can replace blocks, you can create blocks. It's just awesome. Like, it's really meant for a server, but this is the single player version, which is pretty fun. So say I just wanted to get rid of this little patch of grass or whatever, I could type t/ascent 0. That's the shortcut key for the ID number for air. So you can either type in the ID number or the name of the block you want to replace it with. So, like, for example, stone has the ID number 1. So you could either type t/set 1, which is much easier, or if you don't feel like remembering the thing, or you don't have a single player command, or not too many items or something like this, you can just type in the thing like grass. I think it just works with grass. t/ascent grass. Yeah, it works with grass. You don't have to type in the full thing, just like probably the shortened version of it. So that's like a little thing you can do. So let's do wooden planks, which I think is 5. Yeah, set 5. And so say you want this little house or whatever. You want to make this little house in the middle of the forest. You can type c/walls 5. Oh, whoops! I forgot to do something. First, you have to expand the region up into the air to actually create this. So you're gonna want to use the command expand 5 up / walls. Oops. Walls 5. And there you have it. You got your walls. Obviously, the the problem with this is that you're gonna have to work your way into it. But so you've got this little thing, but you've got this little hut, but there's no roof. And to do that, I think the command is outline t/outline 5. Yep, that's oops. Oh, whoops. I guess that does the whole thing. That's pretty cool. Oh, okay. Well, I guess if you only want walls, you type /walls or / walls, and if you want to just surround it in blocks, it's just okay. Cool. Didn't realize that before, but awesome. So you've got yourself this little hut in the middle of nowhere. Okay, that's great. It's whatever. It's not that great for first-hand building. I mean, if you're building this big mansion, cathedral thing, that you see in like these big servers or whatever, I guess this would come in handy in getting the basic format of it. But say you want to make this big flat land or whatever, like to make like I don't know, just for kicks or whatever. I don't know. So you're gonna want to set your positions, and you can. On my computer, it's kind of slow, but it kind of lags it out for like a couple of seconds. Set 0. Okay, well, it's not that long. And obviously that wasn't big enough of an area, so we're gonna want to actually do this. C/s expand. Or let's do. Oh, and this expand command works in any direction, so you can left, right, up, down, in all that hoo-ha. And so after you expand set, oops. I cannot tell you how many times I have forgotten to include the second slash in that little command, and in the default single player command, the default command in single player is actually it sets a waypoint. So set 1, like say I was trying to set. So you've got this waypoint in the middle of nowhere. So I think you go to 1. Yeah, that brings you to wherever you set that waypoint. But and so it's like that's like kind of a little example of how you could screw that out. But so obviously this is kind of deep to do anything in, but that problem is also very easily solved. But just for time's sake, I'm just gonna keep going with it. Let's go back to creative mode real quick. So obviously the floor has a bunch of imperfections in it, like this, and I'm kind of a OCD for the same block, so this kind of gets annoying, all these little ores and dirt patches in the middle of nowhere. So I like neatening it up, or I don't think that's a word, but still straightening it up with this. So you can so set 1. You can replace all these surface blocks with whatever you want, and like if you wanted to dig, oops, forgot about that. If you wanted to dig down or something, like you're making like this redstone calculator thing or whatever, you could very easily do that more. I do that quite often. And you've got these other problems too, like you've got these big holes in the middle of the wall. So if you're playing on like a difficulty, monsters could just like run out of a cave or whatever and start destroying you. And one of these bigger problems is these random little waterfalls, and they get annoying. I really dislike them a lot. So instead of going around and clogging up each individual block, you can just use this walls command like I showed you earlier. See, slash well, first you have to expand the reading. Let's go 50 blocks. No, that's a lot. 30. Oh man, I hate this. Expand 30 up. Slash walls. 1. Oops. Oh well. Well, you get the idea. I mean, that's obviously really off what I was going for, but you get the idea. It can clog up that big waterfall that was coming in, like it did. But yeah, it's a really little neat feature right there. I don't think that's everything. One sec, let me look at this. There's some stuff I haven't tried yet. Some stuff I haven't tried yet. So I'm not going to show that yet. But there is this. It doesn't just this world edit thing. It doesn't just create like this changing blocks wand thing. There's also this. You can use it for like to increase the aesthetics of like a certain area. Like for example, you could do /snow, and then your radius of how far you want it to go out. So 100, and so it's gonna act like it snowed. You were in a snow biome 100 blocks out from your current position. Obviously, that's quite far. So it's actually 200 blocks from end to end in between, because it was radius, not diameter. But say you didn't want this little section in the middle, you could do /thaw 5. So this 10 block square right there is gonna get thawed. There's there's this other. Oh wait, it's getting nighttime. There's this other. It adds this other command. It's jump to, so you can use / It'll jump to the block in your cross. So jump. Oops, forgot to be jump to. Oh, I used a Y. / jump to. Awesome. See, and it moves you to the highest accessible point within that thing, and leaves a little command too. Oh, also, I don't know how many times this has happened to someone else, to other people, but I have multiple times gotten stuck within a block, and you're stuck there and you're dying or whatever. So I'll /set. Oh, whoops. Set 1. Okay, so you're stuck in this block or whatever. You can't do anything about it. Obviously, I'm in creative mode, but just for the thing of it, you can do unstuck, I think is. Yep, and it puts you on top of the next highest accessible point. So, I mean, I guess I could put you in a cave. And you can, there's other commands like that. Like you can do this one's already in the thing, but ascend. I'm pretty sure. No, okay. And then it puts you one level higher, accessible area. So that's another little neat feature. Like I said, it's just a great little thing within single player commands. I think it's overlooked, so I figured I'd make a video about it. So that's about all the time I have left. I'm about to exceed my time limit, so I gotta go. Leave a comment on what I could do better, anything else that you would seem suffice. Thanks. Bye.